Hey, what's going on, everyone? NoZoupForYou here, and hope you all are doing wonderful. Some huge news on the World of Warships front. Some news I'm very, very happy about. I feel like I've been begging for this for a long time now, particular ship. And it's funny that this comes not long after the camouflage changes, where you can elect to make something permanent for a ship, which was also one of the things that I've been asking for. I'm not going to say they did that because of me and took my idea. It is a little coincidental, and that's probably all it is, a coincidence, but USS Johnston is finally coming to World of Warships. It's just started its initial testing, and if you've been following me for any amount of time, you probably know that I have been begging for this ship forever. I've probably done 4 or 5 videos on the USS Johnston, why we need it in the game, why it's not in the game. Wargaming, please put it in the game, and I don't have to do that anymore because USS Johnston, commanded by Ernest Evans, is finally coming to the game. Yes, last stand of the Tin Can Soldiers, USS Johnston, the destroyer that fought like a battleship, took on the center force of the Japanese Navy, fought one-on-one up close with some of the biggest ships Japan had, and sank valiantly after fighting up close. It's finally in the game, and it's represented a huge gap. And yes, I know we've got Fletchers. We've got, what, 4 or 5 of them now? We've got Black, we've got Kid, we've got we've got Fletchers, but this is one that should have been in the very beginning, and it's finally here now. And it seems like they're doing some really cool things to it to make it stand out and kind of make it live up to that fighting spirit it had in World War II. So one of the things they're doing for it, it's going to be tier 9 like the other Fletchers, or the majority of the other Fletchers. They're adding sap rounds to it and burst fire. So this means with its detectability, its low concealment, you're going to be able to sneak in close. You're going to be able to flip on that burst fire. And they say that when it's in burst fire mode, it's going to cause even more damage than it regularly would. So as long as you land those shots, which you're going to want to fire up very close and personal, because we all know the Fletchers have very floaty shells, but it's going to absolutely wreck face, hopefully. The other thing that it has that needs a little bit of attention brought to, its torpedoes aren't going to be your average Fletcher torpedoes. It says it's going to be closer to the Gearing torpedoes, so it's going to have that, 16.5 kilometer, I think. That's what the Gearing has off the top of my head, around 16.5. It's going to have those torpedoes. So they're pulling out the stops for this class. I hope they make it look like Fletcher did at the time and everything, because it was, I think the conning tower was a little different than the Fletcher they have in the game right now. And Wargaming's usually good about modeling it correctly, but, I am over the moon for this. I've wanted this ship for ages. Probably out of all the ships we've received, this is the one that I am most excited about. And again, it's probably going to be a while before this comes out. I think the testers, according to the dev blog, don't even have the ship with the correct name, USS Johnston. They've named it something else. So that's how new this is in the testing process. So it's going to be a while, but since there's already a base for the Fletcher, I don't see how long it could take. The question is, how are they going to introduce this ship into the game? Are they going to make it dockyard? Are they going to make it steel? Are they going to make it coal? Hopefully when they bring it in, they make it available in a way that just about everyone that wants it can get it. Because again, this is a very historic ship. This has significant importance in U.S. naval history and World War II history. The Battle off Samar is the eponymous David versus Goliath battle, in which the Yamato that took part in that battle displaced more than the entire Taffy 3 division. So, Taffy 3 was outweighed completely by the Yamato, and yet they were able to turn away this massive Japanese fleet because they thought they were fighting Halsey's main fleet. The Japanese got confused. I've done videos on it. Just go back into my history. I've done videos about the battle off Samar and the Johnston and everything. So this is just something I'm really happy about. And again, I'm not going to claim credit, even though I've said I wanted this ship for years and years now. I doubt that had much to do with it, but I'm just thankful that Wargaming is finally putting this ship into the game for those of us that have wanted this ship. We deserve this ship. We need this ship. So I'm just happy about that. And here's a little bit of nugget of news for you right here with the USS Johnston. Check out the dev blog if you get a chance. It goes into it a little more. And another tier 10 ship that they're putting in the Incheon or something. I don't know. But I really don't care about that ship because USS Johnston's coming in the game. And that's all I care about. So hope you all are doing great. Take it easy. Zoop out.